We are in the heart of the European Parliament. The Green Deal, boost or burn? Let's find out together with MEP Fiocchi. Let's go. Mr. Fiocchi, what are the primary barriers preventing European companies from enhancing their competitiveness?
Not an easy question, because there are several factors that have an effect on European competitiveness. First of all, we have to be careful as European institutions not to make too many regulations, too heavy in terms of cost and complexity, which we apply only to the European companies and not to the companies working outside Europe, therefore killing the level playing field.
Do we need to do more to compete on global level as a European Union?
Yes, I do believe that. I think it's important that we recognize that there is a strategic issue here. It's not just let's make more money. No, it's a strategic issue. We need to bring back all the intellectual property. We need to bring back all the production of key manufacturers, like microchips, for example.
Yes.
We need to bring back, for example, very important, recycling of lithium, rare earth, and all those materials that if we don't handle and manage, we depend from countries which we cannot control.
So you just said that we should be more independent so that we can mine what we have in our European soil.
Yes.
Did I understand that right?
Yes. Not only that, it is important that in all the technological and future investment activities, we need to make sure that we do not go in the hands of a country we cannot control. And the good example is, for example, when there was started the war in Ukraine from Russia, we had a problem with the supply of gas. Yeah. Everybody went into panic. But
okay, Mr. Fiocchi, thank you that you said that we were dependent on Russian gas, but now we are heading into another dangerous dependency on China, relying green technologies. What do you think?
Yes, correct. Because if we do not do something strong, we're going to depend from China on batteries, lithium, rare earth, microchips, and solar panels. And this is crazy, in my opinion.
Okay.
This is crazy.
You said this is crazy. What do you think about the Green Deal? Is the Green Deal crazy too?
Yes. In my opinion, yes. I do believe that we have a moral duty to do the right thing for the environment and our planet. That's correct. But the entire planet has to do it, not just Europe, number one. And number two, when we take a decision like that, we have to also take into account economy, jobs, and strategic position. Not just ideologically ban that, don't do that because of the environment, because otherwise it's a chaos. We risk to go into economic recession.
Yes. So if I understood...
We've seen the automotive sector.
Yes. If I understood you right, should we maybe also deregulate more and lower environmental standards so that companies can thrive in Europe?
No. It's a difficult balance. In my opinion, number one is important that the rules that we apply in Europe are applied also to the importer. Point number one. Point number two, a lot of the regulation inside the Green Deal are a strong weight, especially in the micro and small enterprises, in terms of bureaucracy and cost, but without taking any advantage for the environment and human health. So we need to kill the bureaucracy part. And then, of course, we need to focus on doing something for the environment. That we all agree. For example, luckily it was delayed another year, but the deforestation regulation was asking the European producers or importers to certify that there was no deforestation of what they were doing. And the commission say, oh, you can use a satellite. And it's like, come on. A micro enterprise in Italy using a satellite to certify that you do not have. This is crazy.
Yes.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
Now, it is crazy also the green claim labeling. It is crazy that on the labels you have to put gender equality, animal welfare, CO2 emission, and so on, because their information doesn't give anything to the final user.
Okay, help me a little bit
It's
more.
cost money.
Help me a little bit more to understand, and also for the viewers to understand why green labeling is crazy.
Because it doesn't do anything for the environment. Actually, it's negative. Because let's remember also that on one side we have the packaging regulation saying you have to reduce the material for the packaging, and then you have the labeling that you say you have to enlarge the labeling. So they go one against another. But also, I mean, the average housewife or man that goes supermarket, do you think he's actually gonna read 200 pages of the gender equality, we've done this, animal welfare, we've done this, the CO2 emission, we've done this, we do not kill, we do not do deforestation. They don't care. It's totally useless information. And remember that in Europe, as a producer, you're forced to do the information in 27 languages in Europe, which is a nightmare.
So just to understand you right, should we turn around the Green Deal and...
No, I think the focus on going in the right direction on the environment is correct. The way it was approached in last legislation with a very ideological approach is wrong. Because basically everything that's done, this approach was to kill the economy, kill jobs, and not obtain anything for the environment or for human health. So this is wrong.
Okay, so you talked about ideological approach regarding the Green Deal.
Yes.
Now regarding, for example, the European Commission tries to simplificate and deregulate also the Green Deal. What do you think about that? And they are also talking about something called omnibus.
I know, because
help me to understand.
I'm a shadow rapporteur on Omnibus 6. So, Omnibus is a matter because the Commission realized that the approach was a little too Taliban, so they want to fix and adjust some of the measures. And this is positive. But
sorry for interrupting. So you said the Commission before went a little bit too much Taliban. What do you mean by that?
Too ideological, too ban, stop that, without looking at economy, at social issues, jobs, and this and that, and up and down. And they were hit in a very strong way with a major crisis we had on the automotive industry in Europe. So they understood, my God, we can kill 1%, 2%, 3% on the gross national product of Europe. We can kill 20, 100, 200,000 jobs. Maybe we should adjust.
So,
this is my interpretation.
Perfect.
But
so help me to understand. Should we continue to kill with the Taliban approach European jobs, or should we change?
No, we should change, and I do believe the Commission understood, maybe not 100%, but they understood, and this is the reason why we're talking about the Omnibus. The Omnibus is an instrument to simplify and changes a lot of the rules of the previous legislation.
Okay.
So in a lot of cases, for example, automotive, they open up to neutral technology, they open up to hydrogen, biogas, and so on and so on and so on, which is positive. In other cases, simply they delayed the date, which is only delaying the problem, but they're trying to fix some of the problems.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Now, your position on nuclear energy, because we have also in many countries like bans on nuclear energy. Now we have a new situation because we got dependent on Russian gas. Now electrical vehicles, lithium and so on is coming from China. What is your position on nuclear energy?
I mean, if it was for me, tomorrow morning I will start to end a nuclear power plant in Europe so we can be totally independent with a controllable energy cost in Europe.
So just help me to understand.
Tomorrow morning.
Yes. So would you say nuclear energy is the energy of the future?
Yes, because we will be increasing the renewable energy, like hydroelectric, very little, but solar and wind generated energy, yes, but not sufficient to totally become independent from gas or oil for electricity production. So I think nuclear is the only answer to go 100% independent on our needs for energy.
We had a green champion that was Northvolt that failed miserably and taxpayers lost billions of euros. What do you think about green energy in Italy and especially in Catania?
You know, in the south, solar panel producing energy is a good idea. In my opinion, I would do a strong Mediterranean agreement and put 1 million square kilometers of solar panel in the Sahara Desert and then import energy. But this is crazy.
Okay.
But solar energy can do a lot, especially on the islands. Wind energy can do a lot, especially on the islands. But again, they're not gonna totally reach 100% renewable or independence from other countries.
I would like to talk now with you about the upcoming tobacco directive. What do you think about it and help people to understand?
There is a strong push by the Commission to raise the tax to 139% on all the smoking issues. Now, in my opinion, this is the wrong approach because number one, we've seen from the past, from the history, that raising taxes or raising limitation, you only do a favor to criminal organization. So I remember when I was in the Navy in the 90s, there was from Albania was coming in illegal counterfeit cigarettes because the taxes were high in Italy. Now they raised the taxes in France. All the French come to Italy to buy the cigarettes and so on. And so raising taxes is not the answer. Education,
Yes.
a lot of other things are
Yes.
the answer.
So just
Also,
that-
no, the other big problem on this one, they want to raise taxes all across. And there is scientific evidence that some of the alternatives to the traditional smoking are less dangerous than others.
Okay, perfect. Alternatives, which are less dangerous. We have, for example, we are based in Stockholm, in Sweden. We have so-called nicotine pouches.
Yes.
And they are a very good alternative to traditional smoking.
Yes.
Now, the European Commission is putting these dangerous taxes on these alternatives that helped Sweden to become one of the best smoke-free countries in the European Union. What do you think about that?
This is a stupid approach by the Commission, I have to say, because what you say about Sweden and the nicotine pouch, we can say also about Italy and heated tobacco. We've seen in the last 10 years, since a major push on heated tobacco in Italy, a total decrease on the traditional smoke. And same thing in Sweden. And I mean, look at the scientific things. It's less dangerous for your lungs. I'm not saying it's zero risk, because zero risk doesn't exist.
Hiring taxes for nicotine pouches, is that stupid?
Yes.
Help me to understand if I don't know too much about nicotine pouches.
I worked as a shadow rapporteur in the European Strategy Against Cancer, and the mantra there was reduction of risk. Now, nicotine pouches is a reduction risk compared to traditional smoking. So heated tobacco, so vaping. I'm not saying they are zero risk, because nothing is zero risk.
Yes.
But it's a reduction risk. And I mean, if we do the right thing, we could save 3.5 million lives in Europe before 2045.
So
If we just
my
apply
question-
big taxes, we do a favor to the mafia or to criminal organization that will bring in products from all over the world and just sell it under cost.
Okay, perfect. Mr. Fiocchi, thank you so much, and I hope to do an interview with you again, and I wish you all the best.
Okay, thank you very much.
Perfect, thanks.
Thank you.
Grazie.